Hey, how you doing? This is Charles Nunley and Richard Daigle from the Green Industry Hall of Fame. And we're here to tell you a little story about the Green Industry Hall of Fame. We're actually at the CLCA show in the Inland Empire filming. But, you know, we have that coming up in a couple months now. It is on May 2nd, right? May 2nd. And Charles and I started this, a couple years ago. This is our 10th year? Yeah. So, you know, we've inducted Joe from Modern Irrigation. He was a Cal Poly. He was our first inductee. And you can go to the website, the Green Industry Hall of Fame. And he was one of the first people that we inducted. Then as years went on, we got Charles inducted. What year were you inducted? You can't remember what year. But it was a long time ago. 2007? Yeah. Okay. So 2007. So when he got inducted, and we've had the Spurbers get in, Bert and Stewart. We've been, who else was there?
Well, I just mentioned Valley Crest.
Valley Crest, Dave Pagano, Rich Angelo, Mickey Strauss, Nelson Colvin. A lot of just super. So we kind of, what we've done is over the years, we've kind of brought it together. So we go to the ASIC, the Association of Irrigation Consultants, and we ask them. Mark Petticoat kind of heads up that committee and works with other irrigation consultants, and then they nominated somebody each year. So it was Dave Pagano one year, Dave Davis another year. Each year we nominate somebody. They bring it to our committee, and then we make sure that it fits the curriculum of what we want to have somebody be able to accomplish. So it goes through a whole bunch of different steps. And this year, and in 2015, we have Tom Gentile that's going to be inducted into the Green Industry Hall of Fame. He's a manufacturer's rep. He's been in the industry for many, many years, and he represents other lines. He started, you know, and we'll have a whole story. He started many years ago doing a lot of great work in the field with specifiers, very strong with irrigation consultants and landscape architects. And he's got a great team, and we're going to have that team do interviews, so you'll see him up on the next couple of videos that we put up. We're going to do one with Tom, and we're going to try to get to every single person this year and do a video on them. So we won't just have a PowerPoint. You'll be able to look at the Green Industry Hall of Fame website and be able to see all the people. And then this year we've done something different. I've been making videos of antiques that we've collected or we've went and viewed. Controllers at different supply houses, heads, valves, stuff that has been out there for years. Every time someone has something or has something in their desk or over up on their shelf, and it's an antique and they have a story about it, we're putting a record of it. We're finding them, going back and videotaping what they have. This is an old Moody, an old Aquadial head, an old Buckner head. This is one of the original Rainbird sprinkler heads, Toro sprinkler heads, and some of the founding fathers of our industry that have done stuff. Maybe some of them, like Moody and Aquadial, are out of business, but they were a stepping stone in the industry to get us where we are today. So it's kind of neat to look back, kind of like a time capsule, that we can look back and see all these different old sprinkler heads, timers, and go, oh my gosh, look where we've come from. So, I mean, Tom's done a lot with that, and we'll do a whole video with him. And Charles and myself started this because of our desire of keeping the history in the industry. You know, the fire department, the police department, many industries have a lot of stuff where they have history and people that have made the industry who they are. And what we're hoping is that, you know, children from small ages, 3rd grade, 4th grade, when they're teaching, they can use our resource at the Green Industry Hall of Fame to inspire young people to get into it. We go out and talk to high schools, colleges, and they're inspiring to get inside the medical field, other fields, but there are a lot of people in horticultural programs at high schools, and they're telling their parents, I would really like to get in the industry, maybe an irrigation consultant, maybe an architect, maybe a sales rep like Tom, maybe a manufacturer. There's some awesome people that are in the field that, you know, love playing in the dirt and with the plants out in the field, and we want to be able to inspire them to keep their dreams. And we want them to be able to show the teachers and the mom and dads out there that yes, their kids can be in our industry, mow, trim, be tree trimmers, be arborists in the field, water managers in the field, great landscape people in the field in all sorts of different types of, you know, facets, and make a good living and feed their families, send their kids to colleges, and be, you know, very successful in a small but big industry. And Charles and I have been in this for many years. He's been in, you know, pretty much his whole life, and so have I. And one facet from mowing and trimming and doing, you know, just the labor in the field, and then growing up in the industry in different things. Charles has done a lot with the CLCA, and I've done, you know, some in the CLCA for the last 6 to 8 years. And there's other organizations as well that we've worked all with the Arborist Association, the irrigation consultants, the architects, you know, all the different engineers. We're always dibbling and dabbling, helping other industries in our own way when we see things that need to be improved. So, you know, basically Charles and myself, you know, we want to just tell our story and be able to express, so long when we're gone, we know our time in the next, you know, I mean, you know, he'll probably outlive me. He's, you know, in his 60s, so, and doing great. How old are you now? 75. You know, and he acts like when he moves and acts like he's 21, 22 years old. So
this is the company I keep.
Yeah, this company is keep. Can you tell us a little bit about what you think in the future of the Green Industry Hall of Fame, Charles?
Yeah, I like to mention that when I was going through high school, they had all kind of wood shops, electric shops, and things like that at my school. And unfortunately, today they don't have any kind of shops. And those classes were to introduce the students what was available when they graduate. So this is one attempt to put it out there, in this case on the website, that this is a great industry to be involved in. And you can make, as Richard said, you can make an honest living, support your family, and at the same time you're helping the environment, and you're conserving water. It's nothing like being in the industry that you start something small and see it grow and flourish, and the whole community can enjoy the trees, the landscaping, and still conserve water, and all of those kind of beautiful things that we take for granted, that this industry helps preserve and promote. And this is all part of having the Green Industry Hall of Fame, is to preserve the history so generations in the future will be able to take a look at it. Junior high school kids will be able to go online and see how great this industry is. And there's so many facets of this industry. It's not just planting plants, but it's so many things, from carpenter work, from concrete work. We literally, as an industry, do everything outside of the building. We beautify all outside the building all the way around. And I really want this message to get out to the younger generations. And so that's sort of my statement. For one of the reasons for having the Green Industry Hall of Fame is just to highlight key people who started from scratch and brought in different techniques and stuff to make this industry what it is today. I don't know, any more you want to add on?
Yeah, and you know, the trailblazers, the
Yes.
people that have helped us all become where we're at. I mean, when people look at different types of designs and different things and go, man, this is beautiful. Those moments, you know, when the birds and the butterflies are landing and they're maybe be in a city or be inside of a park and a family gets to enjoy the environment outside. It was created by irrigation architects, designers, irrigation, you know, people, landscape people, hardscape people, trees. I mean, it's a whole bunch of people that come together, and at the end, from the trees, from the hardscape, from the waterscapes, from every little thing, lighting and everything, it ends up leaving a great environment. And we want the industry to know and people to know that it does come from the green industry. So thank you very much. You know, make sure that you put a message on. and let everybody share in our dream. So this is Charles and Richard, and thank you very much, and we'll see you guys soon at our next event. See you later. Thank you.